Hi guys, my name is Kelly Martin. I'm a traditionally and independently published author, and today I'm going to do a video that you voted on in last week's video, and that is author confessions. You want to know what deep, dark secrets are lurking in my brain, or you just want to know confessions. Whichever. Are you ready? I'm so ready. Let's go. Number one, I have a writing feast or famine, meaning some days I can write 3, 5, 7,000 words. Some days it's very hard for me to sit down and actually type one word. So my actual goal is to sit down and write one word a day, because usually if I can sit down and write one word, I will write more than one word. But yeah, I don't write 1,000 words a day, which I should, or 2,000 words a day, or anything like that. I write either big word counts a day generally, or not very much, if any at all. Number two, I write better with others. If there is a writing sprint going on, if there's a live chat going on, if there's a productivity sprint going on, I write so much better with other people. I focus more. I'm more into what I'm writing. I don't know why. I have a very hard time writing just by myself. I do it, but I'm more productive and write more words when I write with other people. Number three, I love, love, love writing first drafts. Edits are a necessary evil. I edit because I have to edit to make the book beautiful. But if I could get a first draft to look marvelous without having to edit it, I'd be all over that. Number four is one I don't really want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it for you because you voted and you wanted my confessions. I have a very hard time with jealousy, with author jealousy, with looking at people who make like New York Times and USA Today, or people who get the little orange patterns on Amazon, even though I've done that, or people who, I don't know what it can be, or people who have higher, I don't know. Jealousy is in all forms. That's my deepest issue, and it's not just in writing, and I need to get over it. I honestly do. Like, I really need to get over it. Yeah, I'm a very jealous person, and I need to quit. Number five, I have a very difficult time reading a book in the genre that I am writing in. If I'm writing a sweet romance, I have a hard time reading a sweet romance. If I'm writing a horror book, I have a hard time reading in horror. And a lot of it, it's not jealousy that goes back into it, but if I read, let's say I'm reading a horror book while I'm writing a horror book, I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is saying something that I want to say, and they're saying it so much better than I could ever say it, and then I get like down on myself, even though I shouldn't, because that book's been like through 15 edits, and I'm on the first draft, and I know better. But you know, there's this quote in Sherlock. Have you ever seen Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch and I don't know why his name has Martin Freeman. Yes. In the I think it's the very last episode, maybe the episode before the last episode, Sherlock says that they're gonna have to accept the fact that he's human, and Watson says, even you, and Sherlock tells Watson, no, even you. So I'm gonna have to, emotions are good. We have them for a reason, I just don't like them. Number 6, I have never had an advance, and I would love one. I have had lots of books put out in the world. I've self-published. I have been traditional published, but I've never had an advance. I would love one. I think it would be so cool for somebody to like pay you for a book that's not even come out yet and think, okay, you're going to make this much, I'm going to pay you in advance for that book. And I understand how advances work, and I know that you don't get the whole check up front, and you don't get anything, you know, situations like that, like you get when you sign a contract, a portion when you turn your book in, and things like that, depending on your contract. I get that, but I just think it would be cool to say, yes, I got an advance. Author confession number 7, I want to give up writing about once a month. About once a month. I go through these cycles of, I love publishing. I go through cycles of, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Like freak out, panic attack moments. And then I get over it. And then of course I write again. Because I don't know what I would do if I didn't write. That's the thing. Writing, I love going on different adventures and going different places, you know, on your stories. But I don't know what I would do if I didn't write. So saying I'm going to quit is just me talking. But that's a confession. That about once a month, once every 2 months, I'll message one of my friends like, I'm done. I'm not writing again. That's it. And they're like, sure you are. And then like the next message, I'm like, I've put in for a Bookbub. Author confession number 8. I am not a fan of my accent. I get a lot of comments saying how much they like my accent. I do not. It's not my favorite. I don't hate it. I mean, it is what it is. I've never tried to take a class to cover it. I have a friend that works in Virginia, and she has taken classes. She was a radio announcer, and she took classes to kind of get her accent, you know, not as Southern. But I've never done anything like that. So I guess if I hate it or if I don't like it, I should do that. But yeah, I do try to. Even people in my hometown make fun of me. I'm like, you talk just like I do. But whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. My number 9 author confession is I love my books, and I'm very proud of them. I actually like every book that I've ever written. I have read my first book many times. It's over here somewhere, Across in the Deep. I do go back and read my books. I like my books. I write what I would like to read. So, you know, a year or 2 after they come out, sometimes I pick them up and read them, and I love them. I really like my books. And my number 10 author confession is I will never be a full-time writer. There's so many uncertainties in writing. I can't say that I'm going to make $2,500 a month every month. I can't say I'm going to make $3,000 a month every month, because there's ups and downs in publishing. There's some months you don't have a book come out. There's some months you spend more than you need to. There's some months that books just don't sell. July is one of those months where there's not a whole lot of books selling in July just because it's not. So it's not a permanent, this is what's going to happen every month. You're going to get this much every month situation. And for some people, they need the stability of knowing that a certain amount of income is coming in every month. So, while I say I will never be a full-time writer, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. I don't know what next week is going to bring. I don't know what the next hour is going to bring. So, I could always, I don't know, something could happen and I could be a full-time writer, or have my, when I say full-time, I mean that my full income comes from writing. And who knows? Who knows? As of right this second, I don't see it happening, but it could. So that's it. Those are my author confessions. I don't feel any better getting them out. I don't know how I feel about getting them out. If you have any author confessions, leave them in the comments. If you've done videos on author confessions, leave those. Talk about those in the comments. I don't think you can leave links. I don't know if you could ever leave links. But talk or tell me in the comments that you've done it. I will go watch your video. And now it's time to vote on the video that you want to see next Tuesday. Remember, I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Be sure to subscribe so you know when they are uploaded. Tuesday is always a video that you guys vote on, and Author Confessions got all the votes, I do believe. So thank you for that. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody for voting. I appreciate it. These are your 3 choices for this week, or for next week. Number 1, would you like to see a video on different meanings of being a full-time writer? Number 2, would you like to have a video on my favorite horror tropes? Or number 3, would you like a video on different types of ads, different types of advertising, Bookbub, maybe a Bookbub tutorial? I have a Bookbub coming out July 28th, or anything like that. Or if you have any other suggestions for videos, put those in the comments and I will add them to the list of polls for next week. Alright guys, I look forward to seeing what you vote on for next Tuesday. There will be a video this Thursday. Not real sure what it's going to be over yet, but it will be there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope my author confessions don't make you unsubscribe. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.